It's currently 7:36 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 22nd, 2025, and we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're taking it within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations, and frequencies pertain to you and your personal situation. It's how we create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High while simultaneously exercising our discerning intuitive muscle. If you don't use it, then the masculine, you will most definitely lose it. And if you misappropriate any gifts or talents, natural or supernatural, they're going to be stripped and founded from you. And then you're going to have to pay the karmic price for what you put out. Cosmic universal law, cause and effect. Okay? What you give is what you get, good or bad. And if something was done against a chosen one, an earth angel, a healer, shaman, an alchemist, or starseed, or any other light worker, there will be ultimate hell to pay. 1:44 on the clock timer, by the way. Chosen one energy. Shout out to my fellow chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, aka shamans, alchemists, and starseeds. So we're gonna jump right into it for masculine. Okay, so you know, people and their ego and lack of consciousness, first off, that is a very dangerous combination. To be so egoic, yet so unconscious of what's going on. I just saw 222 on the clock timer. So union, companionship, partnership energy, regardless of which end of the spectrum. We have second house energy, Taurus and Venus. Okay, so this is something to do with your sexuality, your sensual energy. A lot of people are focusing in on your sexuality. You could be honing in on your sexual energy too, but it's like a very voyeuristic energy. Case in point, let me go back to the text message from Alec, one of the house managers here. It tells me, okay, one moment, because baby I keep a proof. He says, let's skip it to the second part. So even if you magically come up with the funds to pay your rent today, magically, as if I don't have solidified income, which I do, you've been bothering everyone. You are sleeping around. This is second house energy, right? Okay, who are you? My daddy, my nigga? Neither. So you've been bothering everyone. You are sleeping around, and they do not feel safe around you due to your unpredictable behavior. You will be out of here by today. Thank you. Now, we'll get into the legalities of it, because, you know, I do my due diligence, and I keep a receipt. I've been sleeping around. Well, unless they have, you know, because we have a lot of techs here that, you know how to utilize it. 411 on the clock timer. Pay attention for the masculine. This is divine information coming in. It's something to do about an Aries and a 420 on a clock timer and a Taurus. Okay, April 20th, that's the first day of Taurus season. So it's something mixed in with a Taurus and Aries. Okay, if not significant placements, then it's the energy 434 on a clock timer. So, why are you worried about my sexual business? Even if I was sleeping around 444 on a clock timer, the masculine, it's important for you to remember that you are heavily protected. 4 is a number of protection. You carry that protection as long as you continue on the trajectory of your purpose and design. It also speaks of you meditating more, get into that bed, because I was extremely triggered. So I had to cry. I had to let my inner child cry that thing out. And then I had to recalibrate to my now energy, which I'm back, bitch. Meditate more, go within, calibrate mind, body, and soul. It also talks about 4th house energy, Cancer and the moon. So we're talking about illusions, aka lies. Okay, bullshit. Okay, but you're dispelling and defeating the illusions using your intuition. Okay, so if I was sleeping around, ain't that my business, right? That shouldn't have even been brought up. But I don't sleep around. Okay, I'm in this pod damn near every day, keeping to myself. 555 on the clock timer for masculine upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. 5th house energy. Okay, I love it. We just saw 444, Cancer and the moon. 555, 5th house, Leo and the sun, exposing the dirty work. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And success in doing so. Incidentally, it speaks of romance, fun, and play. So what does it matter if I was out here sleeping around? That's my business and my right. But I'm not. I'm in here to myself, watching my videos, working, doing my content, and still healing from my surgery. So it's the unmitigated gall. Okay, but we'll continue. Because I'm gonna drag dog walk Molly walk their ass. Figuratively, in case somebody I'm unpredictable, right? But what do I do that's unpredictable? My energy is based and balanced. I don't go off half-cocked at nobody. Now, I kind of entertained the bullshit earlier today. Because I've repeatedly told this little boy, you need to watch how you speak to me. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm damn near 50. I don't know how you were raised, but we're not going to continue to do this. Talking about everybody keep talking about you, and granted, I will give them that. When I record, I get passionate. So all a bitch gotta say is, hey, you're a little bit too loud. Ain't nothing to that. For me, hey, I come from a loud-ass family. But they gonna run tell that as if I'm intentionally trying to cause a disruption. No, I'm just trying to work and maybe sing when I'm playing my music. That's it. That's all. I'll get to the rest of that point in a second. My unpredictable behavior. You will be out of here today. Mind you, I sent them the government link on how you proceed with a legal eviction process. Now, granted, no, I have not paid my rent yet because this is the week of fucking Christmas. I've already informed them, and I informed Vitaly what a week and a half prior. Like, hey, I'm getting my drains removed, and I need to get some items to take care of my surgery wound. I will be a little late on my payment. If I didn't have to tend to this shit here, I would have had half of it. But let me gather myself, because I'm starting. I want to be mindful of my voice. Maybe I need to go ASMR style. Okay. And 911 on the clock timer. Somebody going to prison. What is that? 11? What is giving me 11 people going to prison? This whole 11th house energy. That's teams, groups, and colleagues. Okay, so everybody that aligned with the bullshit, with the illusions, with the brutality and narcissistic energy against them. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. Guess what? I don't like you either, humbug. But I'm not attacking you. I don't do that, but I will defend myself. I'm kind, but I'm not pussy. Okay? And I'm not egoic. okay, and toxic masculine or feminine energy trying to usurp authority from other people because I can't find my power within. That's exactly that weak toxic shit that's going on here. And baby, humbly speaking, I am a chosen one. I am an earth angel. You will not get away with this shit. 10-10 on the clock timer. 10 is a number of completion. We're talking about 10th house energy, Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn being, come on, Saturn being the planet of what, the masculine? Karma. Capricorn is what? The devil. Indulging and overindulging, addictions, broken contracts, lack of integrity, obsession. Okay. And so it's like karma versus the devil. Who do you think is going to win for masculine? Saturn balances all that is imbalanced, including the devil energy. Okay? And 10th house is regarding your professional path, what we do for a living. This is the problem. It's not me, it's what I do and the fact that I'm exposing their bullshit. That's the problem, and that's what has them triggered, because they know I have a platform. Platforms plural. They don't know all of them, and they will not know all of them, because I'm going to continue to do my work such as the Holy Spirit of the Most High has purposed in my design. Did you purpose that in me, honey bun? No. So what makes you think that you have the authority to stop or hinder it? You don't. You're coming against it. Humbly speaking, if you know the spiritual realm and cosmic universal laws, baby, I'm an ordained initiate, high honor and high ranking. I'm literal walking karma. Once I call justice, it's a wrap, and I've already done that. Okay, you can't treat anybody any kind of way. If they're unawakened or not in your power, it'll work. Maybe, depending on who it is. But when you come against somebody who has recently ascended to 7 energy, no. I don't care if you like it or not. And anybody that's a bystander and just watching and letting it go on, guess what? They're culpable too. I've already checked the federal laws and that of California. So 12:34 on the clock timer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're moving in the right direction. Congratulations for masculine on your new beginning, your new cycle. Okay, because this is not the end of us. Okay, and not by a long shot. Let me go back to these text messages too. And responding in all texts. Why are you yelling, hon bun? Why? Why are you yelling? Okay. I told you this the last 2-3 times. You're not going to continue to talk to me like I'm a kid. Okay, I don't know how you was raised, but we're not going to continue to do that. Okay? Let's see here. Nadia. Okay? Let's see here. And I sent Nadia and Batali a screenshot of my direct deposit history. Okay, and my sources of income. So I don't know what that little boy saw or what he didn't see, but baby, this is guaranteed income. Okay, so his little insinuation that I'm trying to skip out, bitch, I just got out of the recuperative care facility. I'm still trying to get back into society. After my 6th surgery within 5 months, bitch, what makes you think I have the time to skip out on rent? The nerve and the audacity and the ego. So, United States Department, Secretary or whatever the fuck, okay. The nerve and the audacity, because what y'all got going on here, that I understand that I'm late, okay, it's out of my control, bitch. The same thing happened last month. It just so happens, and thank God, that the late payment fell I was able to make it the next day because of how the dates and the systems were set up. Okay, so good. Thank God. Okay, you can't even consider the fact that, hello, it's Christmas. And Nadia's all talking about, oh yeah, well, the Department of Social Security, they're all loopy around this time anyway, like she understood bullshit. So what is it that you all got going on? What type of fraud, what type of criminal activity that y'all got going on that you can't wait till I get my direct deposit? It's pending. 15:15 on the clock timer, 66. Route 66, 1966. 12 and 3 are significant. 12th house energy is the unconscious, the unknown of karma and spirituality. So what they don't know about or believe in regarding karma and spirituality, they're about to find out. 3rd house energy, Gemini and Mercury. We're talking about a lot of bullshit ass communication. Okay, this is all playing into the illusions, the lies, and the rumors. I take pride in my work and serving as a chosen one, as a light worker, as a truth speaker. Okay, but I'm so fucking tired of being targeted. And like, is anybody else gonna stand up for what's right except for me in this given environment? Okay, I know that there are others of us out there doing the work, and I love, encourage you, and support you, Feel Masculine, because it ain't easy. 16:16 on the clock timer. You could be seeing that. 77 could be significant. The numbers 14 and 5 with 5th house energy right back to Leo and the Sun, exposing the dirty work, bringing out the truth. You can't expose the truth, like, because it's the truth, right? It is what it is, and it can be proven, right? Lies cannot be proven. Confirmation. Y'all saw my phone light up, right? Yeah. I mean, it's just that. Okay? It's a whole lot of bullshit going on that has nothing to do with me, because what have I done to y'all? I haven't done anything to anyone individually outside of my voice being out. I have a strong voice. I'm a content creator. I'm a musician. I'm a vocalist. I have my own podcast. What is it? Over 46 countries. Please and thank you. It's probably a little bit more than that. Now, this is what I do. My throat chakra and all. This is who I am. What I do. Okay. So maybe at times I could be more cognizant and conscious of the loudness of my voice. But outside of that, have I targeted any of you? No. Have I set any of you up to be drugged, raped, kidnapped, and then murdered? Because that situation just happened. Happened a few months. I got the video. I did the review on that as well, from that little bitch upstairs, setting me up because I turned him down because I didn't want to fuck him. Girl, y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together. And everybody that's rallying up is supporting that. You all will fall. Because what if they did it to your daughter, your son, or somebody that you cared about? What if this was being done to them? Would you sit by on the sidelines and say nothing and watch it? Some of them probably would, because they weak like that. I'm not doing that. Not only for myself, going through all the horrific things that I went through as a child, being sex trafficked, raped by my father, who's actually my brother, come to find out over the last year or so, passed around the neighborhood as a little sexual toy for both the young men and young women, and the constant attacks of that comes with being a chosen one. That's why I cried. I had to break down. I had to let my inner child cry it out, because I felt just like that for a moment. And this bitch ass nigga gonna come here and take the covering from my pod. Ain't no privacy, no nothing. That's illegal, bitch. They don't care. These are the rules here on this. You signed this paper as a guest. You think Y'all rules here in this house supersedes federal law. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It does not. How foolish. How foolish. And to think that y'all gonna punk me out. Hey, look, I was planning to leave here anyway. Wait, not in the fucked up, non-integral way that he assumed that I was. You know, I don't move like that because I know better. I know you get back what you give. And when you know the laws, you get it back quicker and worse. 2020 on the clock. I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. Bitch, we finna go viral. And this is gonna be all over the international news. Names. And if I don't know their names, I'm certainly pointing them out. Some of them are already on my published recordings. Okay, watch. You see that ego and that unconsciousness, and y'all would just be saying and doing anything all willy-nilly. Oh, honey bun. Okay. Just like his aggressiveness when he came in the first time talking to me. Oh, really? Hold on. Got that twice, 2 or 3 times. Actually, 4. Because I was recording when he came in here and did that shit. Got all of that. And the yip yappers in the background, haha, kikiing about their plans on what they gonna do and all of this shit. I wish a bitch would. Okay, I'm gonna string you up by the toenails, legally and spiritually, because I have that authority. Once you try to infiltrate my energy, you become mine. You can't just tiptoe and double dutch in and out of an ordained initiate energy and think you finna run off and get away. No, bitch. Come on. Come right. Don't go sit your ass right down. You was bad enough to do it. Now be bad enough to sit in it. And then they talk again. Miss Nadia talking about I'm going around stealing food. Bitch, I got my noodles right here. My hot dogs still in there. I got my teas, my hot chocolate. What am I stealing? And if they manipulated the cameras here or turned them off or whatever, those could be authenticated. Trust and believe. What am I stealing? What food? Please show me on camera. Whose food have I taken? Nobody's. Because I'm an authentic, transparent, integral man at my 44 years of age. And talk about he did this and that and the other. Now I did and telling them I called the police, which I did because I was confirmation, thank you Holy Spirit, which I did because it keep it cute. I told part of the story trying to save their ass. When I woke up coming out of my dream state, I heard the bitches plotting. Danny, Joe, talking about we gonna get the tarp or some bullshit and we gonna act like we playing volleyball because if we get caught, we all going to prison. That triggered me coming up out of my sleep because I do suffer PTSD. That's the only mental health issue that I suffer. And I called them motherfucking yes, I did. First of all, they ain't handcuffed nobody. Everybody was set off to the side and they pulled me off to the side. And I was discombobulated. And I'm just like, man, I just got here seemingly. These people are cool. Hey, maybe I'm having a PTSD moment and I misheard what I heard upon waking up, because I believe I was in a REM dream state and I was dreaming as well. So I'm like, and I'm talking to the officer, I'm like, you know, and I told him, I was like, maybe I misunderstood everything. I took accountability. 2405, that was my address as a kid. 2405 East 105th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60617. My elementary school was recently been going viral on the TV because them little badass kids in my neighborhood in the elementary school I went to jumped on and beat a parent. Okay, so bring me back to my remembrance, Holy Spirit. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, I took accountability for potentially misunderstanding what I heard. But based on what's going on now, I didn't misunderstand it. Following that setup, which was like a few days within me calling the police, I owned up to that shit, bitch. I ain't got a what the fuck. What the fuck? It was an honest. It wasn't no mistake, but at the time, I'm like, hey, it's a symptom of my PTSD. My bad. I didn't mean any harm. I got triggered waking up hearing what I thought I heard, but I heard what I heard. It was accurate. Bitch, if she talking about they all got, didn't nobody get handcuffed. You putting 20 on 10 just like your son be doing. Stop that. That ain't cute. It's rude, crude, and unattractive. Y'all show, especially her, she showed me her true face. Baby, I thought we was kindred spirits. Oh, wrong. Okay, because I don't do that bullshit. I mean, confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ooh, we going around trying to make me seem as something that I'm not. First of all, I have nothing to hide. Can y'all say the same thing? I talk about my shit. There's no secrets about me. Now, whether or not that you've come across my content on my website that I built myself, or one of my YouTube channels, my podcast, my Patreon, if you have not come across it, okay, but it's out there. A bitch trying to frame size me up to be a drug addict. First of all, I'm nobody's addict. Okay, I deal with my shit, my traumas head on. Now I do indulge every now and then in what I indulge in every now and then. But these bitches here, oh, how dare you try to point me out, bitch? Because y'all be smoking it up, popping it up with the best of them. So don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because how about we all submit drug tests? How about that? And let's see what's in y'all systems. I know what's in mine. Two things. Can they say the same? I think not. See, I walk in my truth authentically. And when I started doing this, I made it an intentional intention to be transparent and authentic. 2727 on the clock timer. That's what, 99. 1999 is significant. 18 and 9. 9 is a number of tests. It's test time. I wonder who's going to pass and who's going to fail. Life path number 9, humanitarian energy, giving back to the community. Non-profit organizations. They're not for the non-profit. They're not for the giving back. They're for the giving to take. Okay? Meaning, if they give you a little something, it's so that they can say that you owe them. And at best believe you, these are the type of people, vessels, and energies that will add unreasonable tax to it. Okay, but such as they do that, the divine is doing that as well, because they're going to have to pay that karmic debt. Okay, they think they could just do anything, whatever to any and everybody. That's false. That's false. So where do you want me to go from here, Holy Spirit? Oh yeah, putting 20 on 10, trying to say, hey, you be smoking it? What do y'all be doing? Huh? What do y'all be doing? Because I talk about my shit. What do y'all be doing? Let's since you trying to build lies on me, let's confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And y'all see me, I'm not touching my phone, no nothing. That's the divine. Holy Spirit, my spirit guides, my team chiming in. True. Okay, but let's go through y'all closets with a fine-tooth comb. Cause I am 98% sure that there's a whole lot of shit that they don't want nobody to know. When you have embarked on your healing journey and you continue to heal, because healing occurs in levels and layers. 2929 on the clock timer. 1111. A master intuitive who has mastered his or her intuition into the clear senses. Okay, is a force to be reckoned with. 11th house energy is all about teams, groups, and colleagues. People teaming up against a lone individual, seemingly. Okay, because they can't deal with their shit. First and foremost, if it takes a group of you all to do this type of shit against just one, please understand how powerful you are, being masculine. You are not weak. You are not naive. You are not susceptible. That's a projection, a mirrored projection of their energy. That's why they need to group it up. Strength in numbers. Oh no, that's a handicap if you ask me, because the group is only as strong as its weakest link, and if all the links are weak, that group is not so strong at all. And 1:30:33 on the clock timer, 333, spirit is resonating. Just one gentle pull on that chain, the whole link falls apart. Okay, if that's what you want to pride yourselves on, so be it. Okay, but I'm standing in my power. I had to, and I won't even say it waned. I just had to acknowledge my inner child. My inner child is just saying, "Hey, don't you, hey, stand up for the both of us," as I've been doing on this journey. Because a lot of times, as a child and growing up, I didn't speak on the hellish abuse that I consistently went through. And the times that I tried to speak on it, I was silenced. 31:31 on the clock timer. 44. Incidentally, that's my age, 44. Okay? So you master all master numbers, 11, 22, 33. You're an ascended master energy, master number 33, a master teacher, teaching master lessons. Come on, Holy Spirit. Master number 22, a master manifester, a magician. And then the 11, a master intuit. Okay? So, there's going to be hell to pay. Because when the children of the sun, the moon, who are stars, the children of the divine, when we cry tears, they appear. Okay? They appear. And to whoever thought it was funny to do this bullshit, yuck it up, bitches, because it's coming home to roost. Okay? It's coming home to roost, because why are y'all so desperate? I swear for chicken and gravy, the masculine. I got them by the toenails. They don't even know it. Because I'm not the one to play with like that. I've been through too much. I've survived too much. From external energies to internal. And now that I really love myself unconditionally and I'm confident, baby, you're not going to take that. You're not going to take my peace. I'll take myself out, which I would never do that again. Okay, I would take myself out before I allow impetulant wannabes take it from me. What sense does that make? None. Because I did the work. I don't siphon and take and pillage from other people. I did the work. 10 toes down, got it out the motherfucking mud. Let's get into some numerology. Let's see what this energetical forecast is. I wonder why y'all don't want the cops to come in. She gonna come up in here. By the way, I got 2 people saying that they heard you call the police when they get here. Bitch, it wasn't no secret that I called. I told y'all that I was gonna call. If this was going to be a problem, should I get the housing advocates and an officer here to witness? Oh, no, y'all don't want to call. I wonder why. I'll make the call. So what? Trying to say I'm being sneaky? No, I'm not the type of bitch or nigga to throw the rock and hide my hand. If I throw the rock, I'm going to make sure you see me do it. I ain't pussy like that. If I did something, I'm going to stand on it. I don't like that throw. Let me do it again over here. What's this? So we got 6:26, 34 on the clock timer, 77 again. Somebody was born in 1977. Or this is you successful shining in what you do. So 6 is confirmation. That's what it is. They ain't gonna stop this locomotive. And if they really knew what was good, they wouldn't have did this bullshit. Because we the money train, bitch. We're the affluent ones. So if it was money that you wanted, you should have got on the right team, bitch. They didn't have to rape, steal, and pillage to obtain and maintain. You should have got with somebody that attracts it naturally. Dummy. So 6, again, finding and maintaining balance within any given situation, which balance is subjective to each individual. So mind your business. Don't go looking at somebody talk about, well, they do this, that, and the other, so I should be able to. No, mind your business. Calibrate from within until the Most High. Stop comparing and contrasting yourself to other people. It's not about other people in your life. It's about self, right? Okay, so we're talking about 6th house energy, Virgo, and Mercury. The attention to detail. Your schedules, your routines. Somebody was trying to memorize your routine so that they could do a little something, saltine. Trying to salt up your routine, okay? Or track you is giving me that obsessive energy. Okay, and then we have 2. Union, companionship, partnership energy. This is more of a collaborative energy, possible reconciliation with someone that you once knew. Okay, so again, 2nd house, Taurus and Venus. So with your routines and schedule, somebody's trying to I've seen like what's that that board that someone has to where they're tracking things like with a yarn. Okay, 36 on the clock timer, 99. Okay, 1999, 18 and 9. Yeah, they're failing this test. With energies like mine, you know this for masculine. When we come onto the scene, that's the last warning for whoever is involved. That's the last warning. That's the last test. Okay, and we don't have to do nothing but be in place, be ourselves. How you gonna treat this urban angel? Are you gonna respect and really, nurture that connection, or are you gonna fuck it up? Based on what you do is what is going to be manifested and actualized for you and yours. And if these are energies that don't care what happened to them, I can handle that karma, get back. Oh, okay, karma said that's fine, hun bun. We'll hit your loved one, the ones that you care about the most. We'll get them. How about that? 37 on the clock timer. That's 10 completion. It's a wrap. They were trying to affect how people see us, confirmation, us and the work that we do, to affect our social standing. For whatever reason, they don't want us to shine. Okay, that's a them issue, not an us issue. Projection is a bitch. And so is protection. That we're protected by any and all projection and any and all attacks. It's funny until it's not. It truly is funny until it's not. And then on the final dice is 6 again, finding and maintaining balance. With this being on red, this is finding a balance between a romantic relationship or possibly finding balance within a family member if you're reconciling with a family member. It's something like that, okay? So, let's see. Okay, I was finna say, let's see what this spirit number and message is. And the mic is on and hot. It's, and it's gonna remain that way. It's gonna remain that way, because I'd be damned if somebody make a liar and a fool out of me. It's not gonna happen. No, we finna let that truth shine. Okay, so angel number, spirit number 626, balance, faith, and serving your life's purpose. Urging you to trust that your hard work brings positive abundance, especially concerning material needs while maintaining harmony. And for the ones that said that I be sleeping around and that they feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna need notarized affidavits on what was said by whom, And then, should this go to trial, 3939 on a clock timer, 1212 manifestation, 12 house, where they're about to find out what their karma do. Okay, and should it go to court if it's not already just sent through? Because another thing I've been saying, the feds are watching. Just like they be illegally recording us, hacking into our devices, which I found a whole bunch of shit on my phone this morning, and I logged that as well. They're being watched too. Dummies. They don't believe fat meat is greasy until they get popped, which they done been popped a few times. But somehow they can take it. Okay, but how about if the whole skillet of bacon grease is thrown on you? Could you take that type of vibes? Okay, and no, that's not a threat. It's what is it? I can't think of the word. I'm so hot. I'm calming down. But a parallel. We'll just leave it at that for now. Angel number, spirit number 626 is a message to trust that current confirmation, to trust that current circumstances will work out for your highest good. The determination and diligence you have devoted to living a consciously balanced and centered life has manifested a continued supply of positive abundance into your life, ensuring that you are sustained, maintained, and provided for in your daily life. Hold positive thoughts and expect positive outcomes, and give any fears about your monetary needs to the angels, as all that you require will be provided as you serve your soul purpose. Angel number, spirit number 626 may also bring a message that a significant new acquisition or purchase, come on Holy Spirit, will be entering your life shortly. This may be something that you have worked hard towards or is specifically meant to enhance your life. You are surrounded by powerful and loving angels who want to assist you in every area of your life, particularly within your home, come on, family, and relationship sectors. Angel number, spirit number 626 encourages you to be diplomatic. I'm trying, Holy Spirit. I'm trying to maintain that. But, they're making it extra challenging. But I can do it. Okay, be diplomatic, loving, and cooperative with others in order to set a positive example for them to learn from. Trust the loving energies and guidance from your angels to heal and resolve any issues and bring healing to all. Now, I'm all for that, but damn it, you're not gonna degrade me and condescend to me. I'm not compromising on that. Talk about, I don't have anything against you bullshit, because what is it? Either it's that or you projecting your imbalanced emotions. 42 on a clock timer 66. Somebody 42, that thing up there. Anyway. Ooh. I see just I'm not even gonna go there. For now. Okay, yeah, you're surrounded by your guys, within your relationship sectors. Be diplomatic, positive examples to learn from, healing to all. Realize that your ability to conquer, what's that word? Conquer, overcome? Okay, yeah. Challenges is limitless. And your potential for personal happiness and success is infinite. I like those odds. Limitless and infinite. I wonder if they embody those energies. They probably do. Infinite prison time, infinite karma. Okay, that ain't gonna be so hot. Okay, the overall number of energies of the dice combined is 5. Big bet confirmation. I love it. Holy Spirit acting up. Okay, that's Leo energy, 5th house. Success, creativity, exposing the dirty work, romance, fun, and play. Okay, you dancing in the moon, well, we'll bring it to the light hole. Okay, and if you don't want it in the light, then don't do it. Fuck you mean? Y'all think I'm just gonna sit here and let you continually attack me and antagonize me? No, I'm doing this not only for myself, but everyone who has been victimized, brutalized, abused, and they can't speak on it. I'll speak on it for you. And that's why, one of the reasons I do what I do. I'm a voice for the voiceless, not sin for the sinners. Look at here, 44 on the clock timer. As I split the deck of my initial channel messages, what they say, court order. So I guess it will be going to court. And we got all the evidence we need. Again, here, I just split. Let me do a shuffle here. A community built on lies will never prosper. Y'all see that, right? A community. A whole group. Well, like, what is it? What is it? Why does it take a whole community against one? Please tell me. I don't get it. It's all behind the scenes. Don't nobody never come to our face and do it. Okay. Voyeuristic. Y'all see me shuffling, right? Voyeuristic. They got their eyes where it don't need to be, because you're illegally surveilling, watching, recording. And an intuitive psychic investigator, bitch, you don't lost your fucking mind. Their spell work don't work. Time's up and I'm out. Energetically structured. This is the problem here. That's why they in such a rush for that money. Unlimited funds in the reverse. They ain't got no fucking money. And I feel like they owe like some crime syndicate or something. It's a crucial conflict. It's a crucial conflict. Monitoring spirits. They're all about pussy, money, weed, and or other drugs. Or boy pussy. Whatever your liking is. Okay. That's your business. The cold-hearted snakes. Look at that. Cold-hearted snakes. Cold-hearted snakes with bad intentions. Oh, they said they're committed to your demise. Oh, well, that's a bad commitment to have. Yeah, somebody have a split personality, too. I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. Because, baby, how you just shift personalities like that quick? Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, I throw trash away. Confirmation, thank you, Holy Spirit. I throw trash away. Bye. These people don't have compassion. It's in the reverse, and it's a shitty mess. Okay? You're not no philosopher. It's in oh, look here. Unlimited funds in the reverse. That's already out. For us, look at that. Billionaire in the upright. You don't have to believe it, but they know it. Because if they didn't feel it on some level, they wouldn't be going as hard as they are now. Okay, but this is what we got coming. Billionaireism. We're a part of that team that's shifting the trajectory of this old ratty ass earth to new earth energy. Yeah, misunderstood. Ain't gotta be explained, bitch. Wheezy up, baby. Carter 3. We ain't finna explain nothing to you. Your family ain't shit, so they linked in with our family as well. Got something to do with our family. Okay, you ain't got it like that. Never did. They ain't got it like that. That's why they acting like that. And what I say, y'all saw these cards fall, right? Okay, high honor, high ranking. That's a grave mistake there, honey bun. That's why y'all done. And I'm gonna stand on that. They was fucking with a generational curse breaker. Okay, you give generational curses. We break them. And this is who y'all want to attack. And it's so funny, right? Let's see if you still laughing in solitary confinement, in the psych ward, or in the dirt. I don't know whatever is befitting to the respective energies, because if they were sending evil eye and death magic to us, then that's what they're getting back. And if they don't care if they live or die, then guess what? Those that they do care about will be thrown in the dirt. Karma's a bitch, and it knows exactly how to exact justice. Okay, let me get into some cartomancy. What deck do I want? You know, I'm gonna use my heart deck. Okay, since it's got something to do with the family, somebody's trying to decidedly affect your heart chakra, how you care about people, okay, and how you show up. We're sweethearts. I promise you, I ain't do nothing tonight, neither one of them, and that's okay. Recalibrate. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Go within. Okay, recalibrate. Because you know what it is, you know what it ain't, and you know what it will never be. Confirmation. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely an attack. 3 of Wands, spiritual warfare, because of our existence. That's why they're attacking us. Because we are who we are. And probably because they want to be a smidget of that. But the conquer, that's what it is, jealousy and envy. Okay, because we have the spiritual gifts that they can only hope to tap into. Like this one out there going to give me an amethyst or talk about touch it. Yeah, I think he thought he was doing something, siphoning my energy or something so that he could telepath. That shit ain't working on me, homie. Get a grip, get a clue. I see the trick, and I said this on, I think it was yesterday's reading and video. It's tripped out. Because they doing all this, and I came in thinking I finally found my tribe. Because when I walked in the door, mind you, after another attack, so I come in the door and they're talking about witchcraft and shit, the spiritual realm. I'm like, okay, I'm home. They in the know. They're conscious. Now, how conscious they are remains to be seen, but at least they woke enough to be able to have conversations about it. I was like, I felt such relief. And then on Thanksgiving, my bitch ass, y'all know bitch is my favorite word, and I'm sensitive. I'm emotional in a good way. Meaning, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable because there's true strength in vulnerability. But I'm like, I'm crying, and this is before the whole get down happened between me and that thing up there, and that's when the domino effect started. I cried on Thanksgiving. I was like, yo, I finally found my tribe. I have a family again after walking away from my entire family. Both sides. Because they too was trying to take me out for my inheritance, the money. It's always about some money or lack thereof, or what you embody, or natural, supernatural aesthetic. It always is one of the two, or who wanna love you, or who's in love with you. It's always one of the three, any combination of, if not all, 51 on the clock timer, 66, okay? They're about, I promise you, they're about to find out. And it's giving me public humiliation. Just like they wanted to wear us out publicly and humiliate us, we're getting ready to dog walk that ass. Only thing is, they did it on a very small scale. It might have been done in these little friend groups and shit on social media, using AI to post illegal recordings of us, and they try to doctor it up with AI. That shit don't work, and this is going to be large prison time for these hoes, because it takes a lot of work to do that shit. Okay, and then to infringe on somebody's rights and privacy, y'all charges have stacked up exceedingly and beyond, is what I'm hearing. Bring it back, Holy Spirit, because there's a lot of things going on internally with me at confirmation. You know, it's true, because it put me in a space, bitch, and I had to get myself up out of it. But I am transmuting that energy to make it work for me, and to make it work for you as well, for masculine, because you can't keep running up around here in this toxic ass nasty energy and think you're gonna keep doing it to any and everybody. No, there is an end coming. It just so happens to be me. It's what I do. It's part of my purpose as a chosen one, earth angel, as literal walking karma. I am a Leo sun sign, and my north node is Leo. If you don't know, read up on Leo energy and North Node Leo energy. It's already predestined, baby, and not even us can affect it, okay? To a certain extent, but the trajectory of destiny is going to be fulfilled. It's written, okay? Not only that, but I'm Libra, and you shouldn't really tell your placements, but I'm so protected. I even if you know my placement, you ain't gonna be able to do anything about it, because I'm Libra in Saturn. That's the planet that rules karma. Libra balances. Okay, I'm Libra in Jupiter. That's the planet that rules luck. I'm Libra in Pluto, the planet of power. Literal walking karma, a spiritual ordained initiate and authority. What people that's assigned this destiny when we're in alignment, and I'm in alignment, what we say go. And so above as below. I don't care who's in power in this physical realm. You see all of these paradigms and constructs collapsing. That shit can't stand no more. Neither will this. It's a karmic feminine here in the reverse, unconscious. So this a bitch, male or female, that think that they're divine. You're not humbug, you're delusional. It's probably that split personality that's at play right now. And y'all not getting the money. Four Pentacles in the reverse, that's birthright and inheritance, negative done. King of Cups in the reverse, I mean in the upright, excuse me. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a family chief, male or female. This is somebody that's integral, walks in integrity, honest, caring, trustworthy. You could be in your divine masculine energy right now. If not, then this is your counterpart. Okay, and this has nothing to do with mannerisms or anything like that when we talk about masculine and feminine energy. It has nothing to do with gender confirmation. Feminine energy allows, it rests, it attracts. That which the feminine energy attracts, promptings or whatever, tangibility, then the masculine energy takes action based on which was imparted, and allowed and attracted by the divine feminine. Okay, the feminine energy again is the allowing of, the masculine energy is the action from what was allowed. It implements. Okay. Now, if you just take an action, which would be toxic masculine energy, without the proper impartation, then you're going to cause resistance and delays, and it's going to slow down the momentum of that which you desire, and your outcome is going to be totally opposite of that which you want. Toxic feminine energy, okay, is trying to make some shit shake when you really need to be sitting your ass down and relaxing. Okay, and balancing your energies. Somebody need to know that. I don't know who. What else, Holy Spirit? Oh, we got a King of Pentacles in the reverse that's attacking you. Okay, male or female, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is like a pimp to the streetwalker. Okay, or somebody taking action, investing in the wrong people, places, or things. Okay, this could be somebody. Oh, this is what it is. Okay, what I said still stands for some of you, since this is a general soul tribe reading. But the outlining energy is this King of Pentacles pay for people to come and attack you. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, because what, you don't suffer from addiction. Okay, you can indulge in whatever the fuck it is that you indulge in. That's your business, but you're balanced and you can do that. So somebody could do the same thing that you do, or you can do the same thing that they do, or some of the same thing they do, whatever it is. Okay, and they look at you and you show up totally different than they do, as they look a hot shitty mess all over the place. Incidentally, that was the situation for that night. We indulged in a little something upstairs in the bathroom. I mean, ain't no shame in my game. And then he pulled my dick out, wanted to suck it. I put my yum yum on him a little bit. And then he brought me outside to the rooms and just tried to strip me down. Hold on. And Spirit was like, you're being watched. Sure enough, it was somebody up in their little pod watching. No, we're not gonna do that. But when I stopped him, it was because I heard the trumpet sound. Spirit said, hey, confirmation, thank you, Holy Spirit. You got to get to work. And I said, I know this is awkward, but sorry, not sorry. When the Holy Spirit tell me to get to work, I'm going to get to work. He's like, what? And actually, this happened before we went outside. We were still in the bathroom. I said, let me look you in your eye. Because I was already looking at him in his eye. He was like, I know you're reading me. Okay, that's good. But can you take them contacts out? Why? I said, you don't have to take both of them out. You don't have to do it all. But at least one, I want to see your eye. He did it. He removed it, and I clocked him. I looked him dead in his eye and saw who he was. I said, you got an opportunity. Spirit is offering you a chance for something better. And I went on to say some things, and he's like, you're the first person that ever said that to me. And accurate. Hey. And then that's when we moved outside to the bed pod section, and he trying to humiliate me, expose me, get me on camera or some shit like that. Hold on, I pump the brakes. Nah, slow down. And he just so ego. Why? Because slow down. Do I need to give a reason? And then he just gonna walk up on me and try to force kiss me. Pause. Ever since that moment of rejection, it was a domino effect of the gang stalking. He don't think that I know that he tried to set me up with that nigga that tried to tie me up. And incidentally, when I'm coming back from that situation, who do I see bumping down the street? Miss Little Orphan Annie from upstairs. Oh, bitch, what is this? This ain't no coincidence. What the fuck is going on? So it's really this all over again. Okay, I'm fucking with a coven. Okay, I better do your research, because I done taken down a many already. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This the pair right here. They don't want you to be with somebody. And for that one up there, I think I already know what that is. He didn't want me to. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to respect his character and privacy right now. But he didn't want me to have someone that he was the puppeteer to, that thought I was cute. Okay. Yeah, Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, male and female sweetheart and nurturer. Yeah, you about to move on your time, not theirs. They ain't finna make you do nothing. You was already planning to skedaddle because you saw what it was. Ain't no peace and harmony here. Don't nobody want no peace and harmony. They want domination, subjugation, confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And poison. They just want to strip you dry and then leave you out in the cold. Thieves. And somebody up in here a murderer. Because I keep seeing 187 too much. Okay, look, we got the karmic feminine here in the reverse, masculine here in the reverse. Both masculine and feminine energies, regardless of the gender. This is what they want. 10 of Cups. Okay, this is wish fulfillment for you in the upright. Oh, look, bitch. Something that they don't know. Okay, because they fake phony ass. What they was doing, bitch, has earned them death. 9 of Swords in the upright. That's my death card in Cardamancy. Because somebody, I'm trying to tell you, somebody tried to take you out. And they think I don't know about that hitman that was here the other night. Baby, you can't, I read energy. Yes, I read cards too, but I don't need them. I like the magic of it. I get tickled by me already saying something first and then throwing out a card and it confirms it. I just love it. But I don't need these cards. I read energy very well. And I'm coming into my telepathy as well. It's getting better and stronger. It kind of freaks me out sometimes. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Lies and rumors. They putting 50 on 5. Stop it. Because when they go through what was said on paper, and that's why I want signed affidavits, notarized. You said that I be sleeping. Well, first, that shouldn't even be. Because who I fuck is nobody's business. Okay? I'm not bringing, if I'm sleeping around like that, I'm not bringing nobody in here. And I'm not out and about like that. Shit. I'm in here 95% of the time. To myself. I don't fuck with nobody here because every time I try to, it's proven that the clowns, they're not who they say they are. And I can't, our energy, feel masculine, we can't rock with that. If you're not authentic, we can't rock and boogie with that. Because it took a lot of work for us to get to this point in energy. And hey, if we're misaligned energy, that's fine. No hurt, no harm, no foul. Okay, we can coexist. But see, the thing is, within that misalignment, for some reason they feel like they have to attack us. Okay, we don't do that. I'm not attacking you. I can let you be your ratchet, miserable self, and not thinking anything of it because I mind my business. I got things to do. Okay? I don't care what criminal activity that you're involved in, unless it's having something to do with kids. That I'm involving myself, okay, because of my childhood and my traumatization. But I don't care. A confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I don't care about that shit, okay. But the way that I pick up on that type of energy is if you trying to boogie into mine and do some fuck boy or fuck bitch shit, okay. Then your energy and your business is fair game because you should have left me alone. If you don't want me in your shit, leave me the fuck alone. You brought me into this, okay? Now deal with it. Queen of Pentacles, and you are attracting something huge. Pay attention to your dreams. Something about some karmic, toxic love. Somebody's teetering the edge of insanity because they felt entitled to you and your resources. Okay, so we just saw the Nine of Swords death card in the upright. That's external energy. So somebody definitely getting ready to be put in the dirt abruptly. They're not even going to see it coming. Five of Swords in the upright. Because it is debt that they owe you. For an opportunity that they sabotage or squander. This is what they owe you for. Hit order. I told you somebody was trying to unalive you. You saw it though. You know what it is. They played their whole hand. This spiritual poker here. They played their whole hand. You only laid down two of your cards and three still face down. They thought they won. That's why they threw their hand down like that. They smacked it down on the table hard as fuck too. Man, you looking like, oh sweet bitch. How cute. Because they saw your two cards that you played. It was like, oh, bitch, we got this, bitch. No, you don't, hun bun. You're done. Okay, these are fucking thieves. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Because they know our resources are improving here. And we're getting our birthright and inheritance. Four of Pentacles. I kid you not. Yeah, Black Widow. Here, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This was somebody that was trying to seduce you so that they can unalive you. That's what the Ten of Swords was. These are murderers. Yeah, like I said, Two of Cups in the upright is because of somebody wants you and don't want them. You're safe, you're secure, you getting this prosperity and abundance. It's yours. And they running around like chickens with their head cut off trying to hide evidence. Oh, humbug, the evidence is already in. We already submitted our part. And the judicial system, the undercover agents, they're doing theirs. Okay? Yeah, somebody's in hermit mode, recalibrating your self-unconditional love. They see, this is what it is. They don't know how to handle their money. They spend it frivolously on drugs, hoes, possibly, or whatever else. Debts to the crime syndicate, which they after their ass too. And they know that we are hard workers and that our hard work is paying off. They're jealous and envious. Yeah, Seven of Swords in the reverse. They was trying to humiliate us. Empress, Divine Feminine, and they was trying to keep us entangled in a third-party situationship and frame us for a crime we did not commit. They got a whole lot of shit coming anyway. They're not balanced. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. These narcissistic energies. Oh, somebody is batshit crazy. Wow. Because of your destiny, they want your destiny. Here's the hitman too. King of Sword in the wow. Queen of Sword and a King of Sword, both in the reverse. So it was the Queen of Sword that wanted you dead. He or she hired the hitman in the King of Sword in the reverse. And this could also be a crooked law enforcement. Okay, so they got somebody working in the judicial system. Okay, that ain't gonna work because they're going down too. Yeah. You can only do so much until that well has run dry. I don't do bullies. I was bullied and brutalized my entire life. It's not going to continue, bitch. I promise you that. I promise you that. I've worked too hard on myself to heal. And to become competent. And then try to take my life many a times. Slit my wrist the right way. OD. Over the counter drugs, but nevertheless, bitch, it took a lot for me to heal from this. And you think you raggedy assholes finna put me back in that cycle? I think not. You don't know what I've survived. You don't know. And if y'all even experienced a smidget, a pinch of what I have, you wouldn't be able to take it. And they out there now. Okay. How now, brown cow? Just know that with my publications, with my platforms, and just people knowing my character and seeing me in real time, I'm seen and known for who I am, and not the facade they're trying to portray me. And yes, there are legal on the right end, on the right side of the tracks, undercover agents watching them, and all the little things that they take such fancy in doing. Somebody has a Native American heritage. 420. There's something about weed. Somebody could be lacing your weed, or this is a Taurus. Incidentally, that thing up there is a Taurus. Yeah, you're a conscious co-creator. You're consciously, yeah, you know how to manifest. You know what you're doing. They don't. Their opinions don't matter. Stay focused. I see you. It's in the reverse. Somebody's not seen. Okay, Papa Legba in the reverse. Now, if they were doing petitions and rituals, those petitions have been denied. Papa Legba don't want nothing to do with y'all raggedy asses. War in here in the upright. I told you they're going to prison. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Phoenix, your fire made flesh. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Just when they thought they took you out, so shall you rise from the ashes, baby. You shouldn't have did it. Not everybody is fucking with them, and I stand on that. I stand on that. Door to spirit at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Nah, spirit don't want nothing to do with them. Bitch, if you ain't got no protection in the spiritual realm, you have no protection here. They wide open. Let's get some energy, Oracle, Holy Spirit. Ooh wee, I didn't intend to be on here this long, but I'm not going to be silenced. Man holding a coin, this the problem in the upright. Somebody got some money that they don't, and they think they finna fuck it up. No, you're not. Okay. 11144 on the clock timer. That's 111. Your God energy 1144, a variation of 144, chosen one. Earth angel. That's who y'all wanted to attack. Okay, deal with it. And them dealing with it is a broken heart. Broken heart in the upright. So we got 43, which breaks down to a 7, how we relate to and choose relationships. Collaborative energy. Then we have 9 on this broken heart. I told you they failed the test. They ain't gonna get what they want. Whatever it is. And if it's a relationship with somebody, that somebody don't want them. Happy family, it is not. It's in the reverse. They not happy because you the one holding the coin. Greed. Door to value in the reverse. That's why they're heartbroken. They can't get no money, and they think they finna take it from us. I wish a bitch would. Even if they could, they can't, because they don't have the wherewithal to wear it all. Healer of ages in the reverse. Okay, so somebody could be a skinwalker. We did see Native American heritage, so yeah, somebody could be a skinwalker. Somebody literally wants to walk in your skin. Okay, it could be this bitch whose face about to melt off. But somebody's not healing either. Yeah, strategy. You have a strategy. And so does the divine. Yeah, they think they outflanked you. There's a divine fork in the road for masculine. Don't you let them make you believe otherwise. Okay, damn, man holding a coin and man holding a heart in the upright. I see why they mad. Okay, door to personal healing and happiness. I told you somebody is sick. They are not healing. Okay, goddess of the moon in the upright, baby. Pisces energy. That moon is all about manifestations and intuition, seeing beyond their little illusions and shit, seeing all up into the nooks and crannies of their dirty little secrets. Okay, we don't walk in hostilities. It's in the reverse. That's their energy. Okay, they like to attack people just because. 7 chakra, Archangel Uriel. Yeah, that's throat chakra. You better speak your shit. Don't silence yourself for the sake of them. Speak your shit. For you, your inner child, and for others who may not have the courage or platform to speak about their abuse and their betrayers. It's okay, femme masculine, whoever, wherever you are, I'll speak out for you. I'll shine a light on this darkness. Somebody on the dark web too. That's probably what they don't want you to know, is that they be doing little shit on the dark web. Okay, and like an active participant in this dark ass shit that I'm picking up on the dark web, and they sell it. That's one of the ways they make money. I don't know. I'm not too sure if this property is legal either, but that's another situation. Look, y'all saw that, right? 7 chakra, throat chakra was the last card in the energy card. Cosmic Oracle, it says speak up. That's what just flipped over. I can't make it up. Repressed truths will weigh heavily on your heart. Now is the time to release those unsaid words and set your soul free, allowing yourself to experience lightness and happiness again. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I know I'm not gonna say nothing. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Final resolution. The challenge you're facing will be resolved through cooperation with others. Though the result may not be exactly what you hoped for, working together and starting fresh always brings relief. So, yeah, compromise with certain individuals that align with a compromising energy, okay? So be very discerning, okay? And don't compromise where it don't make sense. A compromise is where both sides equally lose and gain something. If it's you losing more than the other, that is not a compromise. That's a ripoff. Reflect. You are being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. Confirmation. I wonder if they reflect at all. No. Set sail, yeah. You are being called to break boundaries. Living in this vast world offers countless opportunities waiting for you to explore, and remaining in your comfort zone will only limit your growth. It's time to take a step forward, broaden your circle, and let fresh experiences enrich your soul. Results and recognition. Congratulations, your hard work is on the brink of manifesting into tangible achievements, bringing you the recognition you deserve and unlocking new possibilities. In this moment, the universe is signaling you to trust in your value. Okay, which we saw that value, billionaire, bitch. Okay, sorry not sorry. Y'all could have had a seat at the table if you wasn't so ratchet and let somebody love on you and protect your boundaries. I stand on business. You're not gonna disrespect me and talk to me any kind of way. Nope, nope, nope. You naturally give to others. See, I just said that. Bitch, if you wouldn't have been, y'all wouldn't have been so in this rotten ass energy, you would have had a seat at the table with us. I don't mind sharing. I love giving to the people that I love and care about and that I resonate with authentically. Baby, we could put it in the air and eat our asses off till we fat little piggies. And then indulge again without overindulging, okay? But we could have been buried doing that and just having a good old time. But now, no, not ever, bitch. Think again, because when all is said and done, who's going to be impoverished and who's going to be living the high style, I'll let you decide, okay? Confirmation on my little watch. I'm going to get into tarot now because, damn, these last few readings have been longer than usual. Holy Spirit, tarot wide and narrow. What's out in the open? What's the focus line, please and thank you? What is it that is seen and known? Oops. Damn. Okay, Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. So somebody fucking up on somebody that they don't want or don't want them, or the sex is bad. Somebody dick can't get hard. Somebody coochie can't get hard. Somebody got a rosebud booty hole. I don't know. It's something like that. And they can't persevere. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Gemini and Taurus. Something about a Gemini and Taurus. Incidentally, the two people one of which I did not mention. One is a Taurus and the other is a Gemini. Holy Spirit, tell me this, my energy, without telling me. And of course, y'all know I resonate with these readings too, because I don't want to be the type of intuitive reader that cannot relate to the messages. Okay? I don't ever want to be that type of reader. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay? Tower in the reverse. Okay, so yeah. Our foundation is strong. They can't destroy it. They trying to, but they can't destroy that. Yeah, like I said, world in the upright. We close that shit out. We close that shit out. We passed the test. World completion. The world. Look at that. Look at that. Glory. Sovereignty in this. Look at this card. Ooh. Look at that. And you facing the moon, which gives credence and confirms what I say. We face our shit head on. We face the moon, open arms. Yes. Yes, let's do this shadow work. Let's continue to heal. Let's continue to free ourselves. Fool in the reverse. Yeah, they were some dumbass fools. They stuck. They don't get to move forward. They're not even paying attention to the cries of their inner child. Okay, they leave it. They see, that's sad. They left their inner child in to relive the trauma of the abuse that they've experienced in their own childhood. They've abandoned themselves, in other words. And they're trying to escape judgment. Judgment in the reverse. This is the issue here. They don't want to take accountability for who they are and who they're not. Two of Wands, though, something in the upright is still moving forward, though. Okay. Knight of Cups here in the upright. So somebody is in action. Somebody's getting ready to come towards you and present you with something of the heart, from the heart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Wow. I don't know. I feel like it's some sort of accolade. And this Ten of Swords in the reverse is coming out under the world in the upright. It's up and it's stuck for you. You've been through the worst of the worst. And you survived it. You was able to close out these cycles. Insurmountable things I'm talking about that we've gone through that they can't even imagine. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, we closed that right on out. Hermit. If you're going back into a hermit mode, because you try to come out for a little second and you see all these wretched ass energies that continually want to attack. Nah, I'm good. Let me go back into hermit mode. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good for now. Yeah. So, at the bottom of the deck, I'm not finished here, but yeah, you maintain business. You do steady on business. You maintaining your territory. You're not backing down. Okay? That's what these clowns want you to do. Because they think that you are Queen of Cups energy, that you pussy or something. Naive. That you're easy pickings. No, honey bun. We're anything but. That's just one side of us. So these hoes like to judge books by its cover and they'll write an entire essay on it. See? Dissertation. Oh, look here. This card don't belong in this deck, but it's here. And it's the Fool in the upright. You're getting your new beginning. They ain't stopping that. Okay, they ain't healed enough to do that. Okay, oh damn. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Poverty, whatever, and this is like an entire network of businesses, whatever. This is on a large scale. They all got bad karma and bleeding resources. They ain't gonna have nothing. Nothing. Not a penny, not a dime, not a dollar to their name. Their homes gone. Out in the streets, y'all, a Skid Row, come welcome y'all new tenants, upcoming tenants. Because they about to come home. Bad karma, no resources, bad health. I'm hearing paraplegic. Somebody about to find themselves ending up as a paraplegic if they're not that already. Spiritually lame while we're being critically acclaimed. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, you got money. Okay, it's reserved for you, and you're also on assignment. Okay, yeah. Somebody think you don't work, bitch. You are work. What you mean? Hierophant. You're an ordained initiate. You're a spiritual authority. What you say, go. When you call justice, justice is going to be had. And when you call judgment, judgment is going to be had on the individuals that align with that energy. Ace of Wands in the reverse, they can't create shit. The torch is not being passed to them. Actually, that's a tree, whatever they were trying to grow is being put in the dirt. Six of Wands here in the reverse, publicly. All this shit gonna be dragged out of their little filthy ass closets and exposed internationally for all to see and laugh and mock. They ain't gonna be able to walk down the street without being ridiculed and targeted. Congratulations, you are about to see how it feels, bitches. You are about to see exactly how it feels. But this targeting, this is gonna be like Despicable Me. People gonna be like, they're gonna hate them for the shit that they participated in and did to innocent people. And when I say innocent, I'm not talking about perfect people who have never hurt anybody. We have, not intentionally, but we still may have done it. Okay, but when I say innocent, I'm talking about, thank you, Holy Spirit, I'm talking about the individuals that move in this ebb and flow of their childlike energy, because I'm oftentimes in that energy. I just want to enjoy myself because I didn't have a childhood. When I was a child, I was too busy being passed around, abused mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically. Okay, I didn't get to enjoy my childhood, so I still, after all of that, and this goes with you as well, the masculine. After all of the insurmountable abuse, you still have a Queen of Cups heart. You're still loving. You're still kind. You're still a nurturer. And that's who they're attacking, which is why they're going to pay gravely. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're free. Don't let them put you back in bondage. You're free. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And they're miserable. Misery loves company. Oh, stay with your raggedy ass crew, because we ain't gonna be accompanied to that. No. Been there, done that. Magician in the upright. See here. Look at that. Your crown chakra, first of all, is popping. You see that infinity sign there, bitch, and you can create anything at will. You're an ordained initiate and a magician, or you're going to be collaborating with a magician. Yeah, Three of Swords in the upright. Heartbroken because you defended yourself. Queen of Pentacles, and you are still attracting abundance, regardless of all of these lies and rumors that cause a lot of chaos and brutality. A lot of people have attacked you because of some bullshit that these hoes done told somebody else about you that was completely untrue. Putting 20 on 10. And Three Cups in the reverse, yeah, they're being isolated. This is interrogation. They ass going to prison. Six of Cups in the reverse, you're leaving a past behind you. Anything from the past cannot go with you. And you're going quickly, expedited. Three of Wands in the upright. Hit a devil, little bitch ass right here. Yeah, that's active addiction. A broken contract. You'll see somebody in the crime syndicate after their ass. That's why they need this money so bad. Because they ass on a chopping block. Well, chop, chop, honey bun, chop, chop. Okay, because that devil coming back for your ass. If you're masculine, you the Nine of Wands, the last one standing. Resilience. So guess who passed the test again and who did not? Everything aligned with them. Let me get some keywords real quick, and I'm gonna close this thing down. Talk about you got to leave by tomorrow. Says who? Baby, I'm gonna drag this thing out as long as I can. Confirmation. Thank you. Approved by the divine. And now, since that's what you said I was gonna do, I'm gonna drag this thing out as long as I can legally, and I'm gonna bounce with the money. You ain't getting shit from me. Bitch, the nerve and audacity. I ain't got to lie to any of y'all. What I gotta lie for? What is it that you doing for me that make me got to lie for you? I'm a SSDI, bitch, because of my back. That's guaranteed monthly income. That ain't going nowhere. The fuck you mean? Bitch, get out of here with that bullshit. I don't know how they was raised. I don't want to know. Because it's not even an excuse. I was raised in a family full of mafia. My family is the mob, okay? Fucking narcissistic, toxic abuse. I grew up in that. Okay, and that's not an excuse. Yeah, y'all hear that their ass going to prison. Somebody going on death row too. If this the bitch that killed the undercover cop, yeah, they incompetence. Competence in the reverse. That low self-esteem is a bitch, I know. I lived and walked in it, okay? Y'all wouldn't believe who I used to be back in the day. Okay, collaborate. Yeah, somebody wants to collaborate with you in the upright, okay? I don't know what type of animal this or insect this is. I don't know. But this confidence in the reverse, that peacock, that cock ain't nothing expensive to look at. Your intentions in the reverse, they had some rotten ass, ill, malicious intentions from the get. They saw you as an easy target. Us as an easy target. Remember that. Say that shit with your chest and stand on business. Okay, because y'all saying all of this, spreading all these lies and rumors, they already got the truth. I got my little records, okay, safe, tucked and sound, and know where they can get it. And it's not just notes and logs and shit. It's audio. It's video. Bitch, you said I did what? You said all of y'all got handcuffed, bitch? Okay, then what's this? Because compared to by this, I don't see not now one bitch in handcuffs. As a matter of fact, as I recall, they told all the ladies to go upstairs. Y'all fine, go upstairs. Okay, they only kept little what's his name, Danny, because he was panicking because they was going back upstairs. He didn't want them to find his little stash of illegalities and shit. Mr. Legal Eagle, okay, what is it? The assistant to the lawyers, okay. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And that's the only reason that he got into law, so that he could know the rules and break them. And I'm not mad at that, because I'm a rebel too. But bitch, when you attacking other people in their energy, I can't honor that. I'm about peace, and so are you, fem masculine. Okay? And he up there talking about, I work for the law. Bitch, I'm gonna see you for this amount of money. What, bitch? Okay, okay, where's the court order then? Okay, where the money at? I bet you he ain't taking no action in there because he can't. Them cops ain't do nothing wrong. He was panicking because he thought he was there for them. And rightfully, if I would have really got into my intuition, because I was still in that fall from that dream and my own PTSD, rightfully so, they should have locked his ass up then. But didn't because of me. Deal. Trust, upright. You got a deal coming in, trust it. Okay, these hoes can't play no more. Players, they want to play, but they can't. Okay, playtime is over. They can't adapt to situations. Okay, something isn't revealed yet. Okay, I think this is gonna work for your good though. See, yeah, they're competing against you. They're attacking you. Look at that, 5 of Wands, and this card don't even belong with this deck. But I'm gonna take it. Memory. Yeah, you know something. You know something from memory. That they're not healing. Rebirth. They refuse the rebirth. Victory in the reverse. They ain't gonna win this battle. Believe that. At the bottom of the deck. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that. Been masculine. Click like, share, subscribe. I ain't got no privacy here, so I can't even beat my meat. Okay? What y'all like to do? Because I'm not out there in the streets like that. Okay, and if I do every now and then get out there, it ain't nothing hot and heavy going on. Because I always seem to find myself on assignment because these some dirty little ass bitches that have been paid to target me. Oh, and believe that trail, it ain't running dry. Whatever y'all think y'all deleting off of these devices, baby, it's always a footprint. And for these illegal hackers, you should really know better. You should know your job better. Okay? Because as many times as I've been hacked, I'm actually learning how to become an ethical hacker. and actually getting tutelage from somebody behind the scenes. Who, I wonder, the undercovers that's been watching the whole shit? Well, if they really watching, how come we not arrested by now? Have you ever heard, give them enough rope to hang themselves? They want to make sure that these, thank you Holy Spirit, that these charges, baby, y'all ain't no wiggle room, y'all can't escape this. I'm by death row, hang 'em up, life, solitary confinement, psych ward, or the dirt, whichever aligns for them. I'm not the judge of that, okay? I just call justice, okay, and enact it. But that's the vibes. So, and word on the spiritual streets is that they was planning on attacking me tonight. I wish a bitch would. Are y'all that dumb or just stupid? Because they seen the evidence. They know a little something about the spiritual realm. And they trying to get these new people coming up in here telling them stuff about us. Well, first of all, and I hope these people are intelligent and not falling for the bullshit. The fact that they telling these people about us off the rip, that should tell you something. Why are you doing that? That's messy as fuck. Even if it was true, which it's not. What they got to do with anything with them? They just getting here. Why you putting them up in a mess? Oh, to build credence to your lies and bullshit? Okay. Because they want them to see us through obscure vision, so that they won't be brought in on the truth of the fact of the matter on who the fuck they really are. And hopefully this one right here just saw this interaction. You know, I'm just hoping like it got to be somebody other than me that got some sense up in here. And make no mistake, I got the precedents, I can't think of the word right now, but the laws for gang stalking too, baby, you could have witnessed it or known that they were doing it and said nothing. It makes you an equal culpable participant, and you can receive the same prosecuted judgment that the ones who actually did it and walked in it get. And not only that, they can simultaneously be charged collectively and individually at the same time. So 2 doses of so many that's a long rap sheet. And I imagine what this sentence is going to look like. Y'all may have gotten away with certain shit prior to me, but the buck stops here. You got the right one and the wrong one at the same time. The masculine, I'm done for real. For the time being. I'll see y'all later.